One of two things occurred in our government this week. Possibility number one is that our Prime Minister lied quite openly and blatantly about when, how and what he knew of the alleged assault of Brittany Higgins. Possibility number two is that there has been such a catastrophic failure of Scott Morrison's leadership that senior ministers and government officials have covered up an alleged violent sexual assault in Parliament House that was reported to them, and then they intimidated the victim into silence. He either knew and did nothing, and directed the ministers and officials who also knew to do nothing, or the culture of the government he leads is so misogynistic and corrupt that all those who report directly to him and knew of the incident not only didn't tell him about it, they did nothing about it except cover it up. Because it was a political problem they didn't want him to have to deal with, particularly when he was campaigning for the 2019 general election. A second woman has come forward and reported that the same senior advisor who allegedly raped Brittany Higgins in 2019 raped her at the end of 2020. This government has the alleged assault and trauma of a second victim on their hands because they allowed Ms. Higgins' alleged rapist to resign rather than report the crime. Thousands of survivors of assault and abuse and their families and their friends will now be watching how Scott Morrison deals with this. The Prime Minister has treated it as a political problem from the beginning, not as a crime or a systemic cultural issue in our national government. It's up to him now to do something for the good of the country, or reconsider his position.